Hello and welcome to Good for the Game TV as we prepare for another busy weekend of sport. In the rugby, we've got the internationals. The Springboks are in France. The All Blacks are at Twickenham to face England. We've got the Nedbank Golf Challenge. The Proteas are in Australia contesting an ODI series. And in football, we've got a full programme of English Premier League, the highlight of which is the Manchester derby between City and United on Sunday. And locally, we've got a huge game that we're going to focus on here. Mamelodi Sundowns versus Orlando Pirates in the Absa Premiership. The game takes place on Saturday afternoon at Loftus. Kickoff is at 15:30. A huge crowd guaranteed, and recent history suggests that we're in for a cracking game. Well, let's take out the standings then in the Absa Premiership. And Pirates are now top of the log. They're 2 points clear of Wits, but it's worth keeping an eye on the number of games that teams have played. And the Bucks have played two more than the Clever Boys. Meanwhile, Sundowns are now up to third. They're 5 points behind Pirates, but they've got 3 games in hand on the Bucks and 2 on second place Wits. Recent form, both sides are in action in midweek. Pirates were 2-1 winners at Polokwane, a very awkward looking game that took place on Tuesday night. They're now unbeaten in 8 matches, 5 wins and 3 draws. Midweek after a hectic schedule, which included a Telkom knockout quarter-final that went all the way to extra time. And with that in mind, and possibly this game being of such importance, they made a lot of changes in midweek. We can expect Pirates to feel their strongest available side on Saturday. Now, the trend in recent Pirates matches during that unbeaten run, both teams have found the net in 7 of those 8 games, and that's worth noting, as you'll find out as we come towards our bet. Well, what about Sundowns then? Well, on Wednesday night, they were 3-1 winners at home to Free State Stars, bouncing back from a shock defeat in the Telkom knockout last weekend when they went down 3-0 to Baroka. And Downs remained the only unbeaten side in after 9 matches. They've won 4, they've drawn 5. That midweek win against Free State, that was their first home win of the season. And the first goal scorer on Saturday was Jeremy Brockie. And for those of you who follow other Good for the Game TV videos, you'll be delighted to know that you can catch Brent Graham chatting to Jeremy at 8:30 on Thursday evening on our show GG Gaming Gone Mad. That's in association with GG Bookmaker. They give away a lot of promos, free bets, some of which relate to Jeremy himself. So it'll be interesting to see what he's got to say on Thursday night. Anyway, back to this game. Last season's head-to-heads. Now then, home advantage counted for absolutely nothing. Downs were 3-1 winners in Orlando, and Pirates won 3-1 in Tshwane. Going back to the 2016-17 campaign, and Bucks fans won't want reminding of this, but they crashed 6-0 away to Sundowns, and Sundowns also won 2-0 in Orlando. Let's wrap up with the betting then, and to win the game, Sundowns are favourites at 12-10. The draw currently trading at 2-1, and Pirates 27-10. Now these prices do change in the run-up to match day. Shop around for the best price. There are other options as well to the match result. Both teams to score 21-20, just slightly better than even money. Both teams to score no 7-10. That's the odds if you fancy just one side, or a 0-0 draw. Then it's 7-10. As far as the total goals markets go, under 2.5 goals, a game of 2 goals or less, regardless of who wins, 11-20. Over 2.5 goals, 27-20. Well, that's the betting and the wrap then, but we do need to come up with a verdict. As far as the match results concerned, I would say that Pirates are probably the better value at 27-10, but this is tough away to the defending champions. It would take a pretty special performance for them to win. They have beaten Chiefs in the Soweto derby recently. Sundowns a different proposition, I feel, and whilst it's tempting to back the away side, I'm not sure that they're going to walk away with maximum points here. I'm going to swerve the match result and follow the trend of Pirates games, both sides finding the net. As I mentioned, that's available at a shade over even money, and I think that's the way to go here. So both teams to score yes at 21-20. We'll have the rest of the Absa Premiership previews for the weekend up on goodforthegame.co.za. English football also, we've got a live show on Thursday night at 10 o'clock. That's all for now, though. Be lucky this weekend.